Greetings. Steve. Welcome.
Are you a witcher?
I am.
You've got to do something. The crook selling the...
I think he's just...
Incense is only a cover. You must close the shop and...
I'll talk to the...
Watch it, Witcher.
Welcome to my modest...
I need one of your incense.
I've got more than...
I'm interested in... Someone's offering a handsome...
Impossible. I haven't had a single complaint. How about this? I give you a formula...
If I don't get the real formula by the count of 5, you'll be greeting one of the 2 friends I carry on my back. 1, 2...
You won't intimidate me! Get out of my sight!
I need...
I've got...
I'm interested... Some...
Impossible. How about this?
They say one of your...
A drug here?
A lady told me at work...
Perhaps every...
Maybe Laredo needs to learn about your incense.
I beg you. I'll tell you, I've traded in incense for years. Anyway.
You sound up.
Welcome.
I need...
I'm... Some... How about...
Agree.
Wait a second. There you go.
Watch it, Witcher.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right
Watch
at the
it.
household?
Well, that doesn't make...
Here comes the witch. Ha! Greetings. A word, if you will. You see, we've created an... Seeing as you're... In a year or two, given the occasion... We need to study it. Are you...
Why not?
Excellent. Now, don't... What do you want to prove with those swords?
We'll return to Flotsam in Tears not a year from now.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Everything in order?
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Any work?
Enough work for 3.
I'm sure we...
Ye best go to Flotsam Town Square.
Any other...
Go seek the old man.
You mean the...
Call him whatever. He troubled our great-grandfathers, or even Laredo. Go seek the old man.
Thanks.
Keep... Ho ho ho! A witch...
Close the shutters. Stay inside. I've been cranky since
Waiting, what's your visiting called?
I need to know if the forest's safe.
How am I to know if that's truly what you think?
What do you...
I heard.
You...
I'd like...
Many try... You want...
You bet.
All right.
All right.
How are you? Ready?
Let's do...
How are you? Strong as an... Once we had a company of Adam Pang... I'm the strongest here, so I took on a deal. He beat me like a child. If you ever see him, tell him...
All right.
I've seen better.
You'll betray no one else, still.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying! She led them into an ambush!
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
Do what you will. This is none of my business.
We'll take her to Laredo. He'll get the truth out of her.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying! She led them into an ambush!
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
Welcome.
My medallion vibrates when you're nearby, and it only vibrates near magic or danger.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse. So you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatis' shrine.
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
For personal use. What do you know about protective amulets?
I'm no sorceress, but I know a bit about magic. Why do you ask?
Take a look at this one. I have reason to believe there's something not quite right about it.
I'd say there's magic in it without a doubt. I'd gladly buy it from you.
Why do you care about the amulet so much?
I collect antiques. They may be useless to others, but I see value in them.
I don't believe you. You want to buy a piece of metal just because it's old?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
I'm a witcher. You don't want to lose a customer like me.
Huh. I suppose you've convinced me.
Let's get down to it then.
This isn't any old talisman. I'm almost certain it's Melitele's heart. It's a very powerful artifact. At least, it used to be.
It isn't anymore?
It was cursed, and the spell distorted its effect. It once protected those who wore it. Now it brings misery upon them.
Why do you want to buy it from me then?
I know a ritual that can restore its original power. Unfortunately, the necessary ingredients are extremely rare.
What do you need?
Essence of death, a troll's tongue, the eyes of an Arachus, and an Endriga's fetus.
I might be able to get you those. I want to know everything there is to know about this ritual.
Ask away.
I want to know everything there is to know about...
Ask away.
Tell me more about Melitele.
They say the talisman was made at the time of the... Some didn't like that. The
What do you need to
Essence of death, a troll's tongue.
Can you conduct the ritual?
You must find all...
All right.
Welcome, White One.
Excellent.
In it, the finest high...
You hunt.
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest.
They must be finding...
A war.
Not necessarily. The squire...
We ought to wait for better times and be...
I'd like to play...
I don't just play anyone.
They say that fine-looking witch will drive off the old one.
Any...
Ho ho ho! A witcher!
You... That's the spirit!
Careful there.
That's the spirit!
Bell, Morrill would delight.
I try. I do.
Don't let others' shay poison your memory.
Thank you.
But...
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah,
Triss Merrick.
lovely.
Cedric,
What do you...
I need to make a few orans. You would...
There's never a shortage of...
No, I...
Cursed places attract all sorts of... The lunatic. The ruins remain cursed to this day.
A great house, you say?
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental... Reverend Mercier locked them up in there and looked after them.
No harm in...
I'm no witch.
I'm aiming at...
The old man. Listen, I'm not one to teach...
What kind?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoy...
The elf woman you were talking...
Saharim, but...
What do you...
Morrill simply vanished.
You believe...
If I have no evidence before...
Why would you...
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps...
Who exactly...
One who warns humans...
Care to clarify?
I am old. Even for an elf. At times,
So you help humans?
I just know if it's...
Maybe I'll come back.
You witches live a long life?
What are the
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our...
Yorvith's warriors?
They believe they are still in truth, however. Or until they realize...
I aim to...
That depends.
I need...
We should have killed it years ago. Previously, it inhabited... You should go see the...
Where's this?
Venture south into the...
Thanks, Cedric.
Take care of yourself.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Greeting.
How did it go? Did you...
I did.
We'll meet...
Yes.
People! The mutant!
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet woman. Artist at work.
You might want to stir it.
I don't stir. I work the material.
Well, well, I had an inkling and it didn't disappoint.
All tests
Can't complain.
I am delighted. Weird.
No reason to waste.
Listen, Jester.
All right.
Drop your sword.
Shut.
No need to fear those witches and tricks. I've got a turtle stone. He's worth a bundle! Don't fuck this up!
Draw!
Greetings.
Greetings.
I see.
Non-humans are to blame for everything. Cattle plague, higher taxes. Let them live. Those outsiders are a plague. When will they leave?
Not soon, that's for sure.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
You mistake the night sky.
Hey, boy. That Titan and Howard.
Nice work.
Bah, it's no work. So. Hello, get so. So. Hello, get out.
Greetings! What brings you?
Do we know each other?
I've heard, alright.
Well,
Einar Gausel, fundamental.
the non-humans and
We aren't, but we aid each.
that'd make you a prime.
You're correct on. Well, it wasn't always this hard. Turned sour.
Did they turn up?
No, I believe Necker.
Books in Flotsam?
Hey, many foreigners. Yesterday, for example.
Did she buy anything in...
De Vermis Mysteries. I should add. Witcher.
Mind if I have...
Take your...
Mind if I have...
Take your...
I don't have an...
Nonsense. Just nonsense.
Mind if I have...
Take your... Witcher.
fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from...
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met him at Zima.
I will soon...
Don't badmouth the Commandant. He's a decent man and a patriot.
I don't deny that, but he could perform his patriotic duties more vigorously.
You haven't closed the shop.
No one's forced.
You'd not say that.
I know you're kind.
Welcome.
What's it to me?
What was that? Greetings. That's the spirit.
I told you we'd meet again, white-haired one. Grab him!